Okay, hey everybody. We've gone through a lot of things, right? We're talking about the difference between target premium and annual premium. Now we're talking about the different hypothetical assumption rates that are inside of an IUL. Um, Many people explain an IUL differently. Um, I'm just going to walk through the long version of how to explain these hypothetical, these non-guaranteed hypothetical columns, so that as an agent we can kind of know what they, like know what they mean and know what they represent, so that when the client asks us, right, we won't be all tongue-tied when we see $0 in a column next to next to a client's age. So let's get to it. Okay. So what Solis was asking, guys, is this: we have three non-guaranteed assumption rates in an IUL. Any company should give you this tabular detail across the board. If not, I don't know about that company, right? I just don't know. So here, what this means and how you can explain this, Solis, is if we were to, I tell the client, first off, a life insurance company cannot predict, in this case, what your 120,000 is going to do for 10 years. The only thing that they can do is give you a very, very, very good estimate on how your money will perform based upon the last 10 or 20 years in the market. So this is the way that I would explain it. So an insurance company is on the hook to give you a historical performance of every single index that they would invest your money in. So here is the whole entire index or crediting options for F&G, guys. They have to give them to you by law. So it's about 9 of them, right? So what I tell the client, Solis, is that this is the Morgan Stanley and the BlackRock series up here. If I had your money in these indexes over a 10-year average from December, right? Because I think the stats for 2024 will be out in a few months. So if you had your money in let's just look at this one. I love this one. In the BlackRock Asset Equity Allocator, right? If you had your money there for 10 years, guess what you would have made, Jamil? Almost 14% on your money. If you would have had your money in the BlackRock Asset Allocator Equity Series, 140% par for 20 years, you would have got almost 11% on your money. Then I go down here, Solis, and I say the same thing. For S&P, for the most popular index from 2023 to December of 2004, if you had your money in the index, you would have made 10%. A little bit over 10% on your money. For 20 years, you would have got at least about 7.5. I really don't even get off, into those. I tell people it's my job to blend these indexes. I'm an index watcher. That's what I do. That's what you do, Solis. You're an index watcher. So they say, well, ma'am, first of all, you're going to have a 0% floor, and you're investing in a company that has 2 indexes that are totally uncapped. Which means if you have your money like going forward, right? Of course, we can't predict it, but if we got people saving in an IUL for 15 years, not bad. They're gonna get somewhere in between that. 14 to 11%, pretty good. So then, Solis, I go up here, and I say, since the insurance company has to give you the historic performance, Mr. and Mrs. Client, they also have to give you the worst case, a middle of the road case, and a pretty fair case or pretty fair estimate on your money. So what these guaranteed or non-guaranteed assumptions are saying, if you got a guaranteed interest rate of less than 1% in this IUL, your money still wouldn't run out until you're doggone near 80 years old. Pretty good for less than 1%, right? So this means if we didn't get anything back from the market, right? If it was just a total, like The Walking Dead, and we didn't get anything back from the market, your money still wouldn't run out in this IUL because it's so high performing, probably until age 78 or 79. Then I go over here, Solus, and then I say, if you were to get a guaranteed or a non-guaranteed interest rate, right, of just 4.75%, if we only got that back from the market for the next 10 or 20 years, it still looks like, and this woman is 59, it still looks like your money would not run out until age 85. Not bad, because you got.
So that I'm sorry, that means they don't get any life insurance paid out to their family if they were to die at 85?
No, if they were to die at 85, they would get 132,000.
Because it's 0, and the net death benefit, it's 0 all the way from 86 years. So is that meaning if they died at 87, 88, their family don't get nothing because it's 0 from that net death benefit?
Yeah. So what this is saying is that it's not okay. Solus, what I don't want for you to concentrate on is the money running out, because there's no way in the world that we would ever get only 4% from the market for 25 years. But yes, to answer your question, if we only got back 4.75% from the age of 60 to 85, then yeah, the client wouldn't have any more surrender value after the age of 85. But what you're missing is that they would still have access to all of this cash. They still would have access to all of that surrender value. If they were to take the withdrawals out, looks like their money would run out at age 85. Absolutely. With just getting 4.75%. However, if they only got a minimum of 6% every single year, just a minimum, look at when their money would run out. Don't think it ever did. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's why I never too much concentrate. I never send my, not unless they ask, but this is good training. But I never how do I want to say it? I never throw my client down a rabbit hole, because I know how long I've had an IUL. Hell, I ain't never got back no less than 1%. Last year I got 18.7 from my IUL. I don't even talk about this, but I will if the client asks me. Any more questions on this, guys? It's 10:45. This is a pretty good discussion. Overall, you guys are pretty quiet today, but
this is a really good training. Thank you. Excellent.
I can't even I don't even know who said that, but
Imrana.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was me. I said it.
Okay, we got the bosses on today. So yeah, this is partners. We got the wealth maker. We got the wealth maker bosses on, guys. I gotta be on my best behavior. I don't know when they're gonna sneak in here on me. I don't need to be telling the wrong stuff. This is good stuff. So yeah, so that's the way that I would explain it, because you and I both know, right, that from what you've already told the client, you don't want to go back here. You've already level set them. I'm gonna give you guys eyelash, not whiplash, right? Eyelash. I don't, right? You've already level set the client here. You've level set them. That's why I always talk. I say, right? You understand, right? So this makes sense, right? Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so we know that we're not going to lose any money. And we know we're pretty much going to make on average between this, pretty much on average. And when you write an IUL, I usually write an IUL either between 10 to 20 years. So it's perfect. So I'm setting the expectation. So when I go back up here, Solus, I'm never going to bring the client back down. I'm not going to bring them back down to this. I'm just going to clean, just start over here and talk about their money. I'm going to talk about their surrender value. I'm going to talk about the different things that they can do. I'm talking about stories and their, I'm talking about stories that they can do with this money. She's been saving money in a bank for 30 years. I'm like Nancy at the, whatever it is that you're trying to do with your income, you now have access to it. And it's all tax free. If you don't need this income down here by the time you're 75, then you can just continue to compound it. You don't have to take it out if you don't want to.
You can also take it out and point it in a different direction to even make you more money. That's what I focus on.
Yep, that's exactly what I told her. You're absolutely right, Franklin. Does anybody have any more questions on this slide before I turn this camera back on me, I guess. Cool.
Thank you.
We're gonna stop that. You are welcome. So let's how are things going with you and your husband? Have you rewrote your IUL?
Not yet. He did make the phone call. It turned out that he had a pension that was like free. He wasn't like the company was putting money into the pension for him.
I told you.
Then he had the 403B, which he was funding. So we spent about an hour and a half talking to the pension people. So I asked him, he's gonna make time to call the 403B and then ask those 2 specific questions, and then we work on that. That's where we are at.
Yeah, because so it was just as I thought. Your husband, right? So you're okay. So guys, I'm just gonna. We still got people on here. Okay, cool. I wanna talk about Solus's husband, and I want to talk about the example and how this relates to number 1, training wheel appointments and fact finding. Solus, can I use you as an example for the team?
Yes, sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I'm not gonna get too personal, guys, but I should have probably put this in the chat two weeks ago. So obviously Solus has been with Experior for how long, Solus?
I think last year somewhere, maybe, I don't know, like
Okay.
4 months.
So
yeah.
Right. So she's been with us, guys, for almost a year. Solus has a couple of jobs, but one of them, she works with a lot of real estate agents, and then I think she does something else in a school. Her husband works at a hospital, and he does something in administration, but he's around a whole bunch of doctors, right? A whole bunch of doctors and a whole bunch of nurses.
He's an emergency room nurse.
Huh?
He's an emergency room nurse.
Oh gosh. Okay, so there we go. So he's around, right? So he's obviously around a whole bunch of doctors. So Solus has yet to write a policy. She's met with Philip, right? She's done some email campaigns, but still hasn't, wrote a IUL yet. So what did I do? I said, you know what? It's a bottleneck somewhere. It's a huge disconnect in where I believe Solus's potential is and Solus's understanding of an IUL, because she's sitting on an absolute gold mine. Didn't I tell you that, Solus?
Yes,
Just-
you did.
I did. So this is what I did. Guys, I got down to the bottom of it. I called a meeting. I met with Solus and I met with her husband. Solus, how long did we meet?
I think like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, at least. What I did, guys, in a nutshell, is that I met with the person that can kick off the money. Solus's husband is going to kick off the money because he needed to understand the product. If you guys are in an environment and you've got an agent, and then you've got an agent that's married, or you got an agent that has somebody else at home that is in a market or in an environment that could catapult your sales, you got to get over your fear, and you got to get on the phone. In this case, it was Solus's husband. I talked to Solus's husband. Not only was he super duper excited about this whole IUL thing, he started digging in to what he was doing at the hospital in his 403B. Solus and her, what happened, guys, is that Solus and her husband, once I got down to the bottom of it, they were pointing fingers. Oh no, I told you to do the minimum. Oh no, I was doing the maximum. No. Remember when I told you just to do the, I'm trying to talk like Solus. Remember when I told you just to do the minimum, baby? I thought you were only doing the minimum in this thing. You're gonna owe so much in taxes. Guess what I uncovered, guys? After a year of Solus being on this team, that her husband was doing, how much was he contributing, Solus, in his 403B at the hospital?
2,600 a month.
Say that again.
2,600 a month.
Guys, right up under her own nose in her own house. $2,600 per month.
Thank God for coming, baby. God for coming.
Doesn't have anything to do with Carmen. Has everything to do with my agent's household. My agent's household, Emma, needs to survive.
Yes, you came in to help them survive.
That's it. And she has 2 small children that we haven't even talked about. So Solus already, the beauty of this, guys, is that Solus already had an IUL. She had an IUL with another company, and they were already doing close to $15,000 a month, Solus, or $20,000 a month in it.
No, that's yearly.
Yearly. I'm sorry, yearly. So what she's going to do, guys, this is what she's going to do. This is what we uncovered. This is going to be huge. If everybody could just do this, your businesses will probably explode if you just go back to the agents and figure out who they're married to and figure out who they're attached to in their household that could catapult, right? That could catapult your team or catapult your sales. So what Solus is going to do is she's going to do a 1035 exchange from the existing IUL, and she's going to write a new IUL with the same amount of premium in F&G. Do you guys know why she's going to do that? Let me tell you. The reason why she's going to do that is for 2 reasons. The first reason is because the old IUL with F, and this is still F&G. This is the same company, guys, but the old IUL that she wrote 5 or 6 or years ago didn't have the uncapped strategies, right? It didn't have Morgan Stanley, and it didn't have BlackRock. So she's just going to write another IUL and get paid another commission, all in her same household, on a brand new IUL that's totally better, but at the same company.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So a question just popped in my head actually about 1035 exchange, not in reference to the example you're giving, but something different. So
Mhm.
if someone has an IUL in another company
Mm-hmm.
and they want to do 1035 exchange, let's say now to come in here and do with Fidelity, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they transfer? Do they transfer according to the whatever the surrender value is at that
Mhm.
moment?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought so, but I wanted to be sure.
Yep. It's all
Okay.
surrender. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I pretty much had.
Okay, good
That's all-
night.
that's
Have a
all-
good one.
Hey,
See you on the leaderboard.
hey, see you on the leaderboard. What's the doggy's name again?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. My gosh. Sin.
She says, "We're gonna beat Carmen this month in production, aren't we?" Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're leading Carmen in production this month, aren't we? Yes, we
Hilarious.
are.
That's hilarious. She's cute.
By 1,000
Yeah.
AP. Better catch up.
I'm done, guys.
I mean, you can't sit at 13 all month, man. Come on, give me a challenge. Give me a challenge,
I ain't
Carmen.
worried about it.
Hey, listen.
I ain't worried about it at all. Cause
I'm just saying.
I'm working on when my smoke builds up.
Thanks, Carmen. Do you by any chance can share with us the recording specifically for that part of the explanation of the illustration?
Absolutely, I can.
I'll appreciate that. Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Franklin, Franklin, me, you, and well, it's already into Solus's time.
But I can catch up with you. I don't want to kill off her time. I got some other stuff I got to work on too. I'm working on 2 appointments.
Oh, good for you.
If that's well, I had one. I'm
It fell out.
frustrated. Well, you can't tell me I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready to get this done, and every time I make a arrangement
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
have an appointment with you, you don't show up or respond.
Mhm.
And then again, so I tried a different approach and sent a text with my calendar link in it. All you have to do is click on there. You schedule the appointment with whatever's available. I'll be there.
Mhm. Right.
And even said, at this time, we're going to select, process
Mhm.
your application all in one at this appointment. Haven't heard from her.
Yeah. She's
It's
not.
like, huh?
She's not serious about her future, and it's
No, but then she'll
automatic-
call back in a week or so and say, I just want to get this done. I just want to get this
No,
done.
no, you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah.
No, you don't.
So that's why I didn't even call back. I sent the text because you're gonna you're gonna look at your phone. So if you look at the text, click on the link, you can schedule your own time. You're not that
Mm-hmm.
non-technical savvy. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then I've got 2 one's going to be just a term life because it's a young girl and she's got some she went out and bought a car
Mm-hmm.
instead of buying a good, really good used car, maybe a 2-year-old. That she got her first job. She went out and bought a brand new car. She let a dealer talk her into, oh, it's much easier to buy a brand new car. And her darn car payments are 600. She pays more in car payments than I pay for my full-size truck.
Mm.
So I said, let's just start you off with a term life policy just to make sure you have insurance and then life insurance. And then as you restructure some things, which we're going to work together on,
Mm-hmm.
and get her money under control, then we'll switch to an IUL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then her brother we're gonna work on IULs for him, and he's got three little kids now, because
Oh,
so
little kids.
yeah, they're little. The little boy is 7, just
Mhm.
turned 7.
Oh,
Then there's a 3 and a newborn, about 7, 8 months now.
mhm. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Good little family.
Mhm.
He's got a good job, starting to, trying to put himself together.
Mhm. Yep, I got a little chilly.
Yeah. So, and then I got to get back with my oldest daughter too. We're gonna move her from, it's hard to catch her. She's a big time project manager and for United Healthcare, but
Oh yeah, she busy.
yeah, and she's got teams in like 5, 6 different states now.
Does
So
she?
yeah, yeah, she's big time. Carmen, she started out as a customer service rep shortly after like her second year, third year out of college.
Mhm.
Moved to Texas and
Wow.
stayed with the company. Now
Mhm.
she's a senior project manager for all of United Healthcare, and like I think her region covers from the East Coast back to towards Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but we have her on Illinois mutual policy that we're going to try to move over because it's she needs more.
That's your daughter.
Yeah, it's my oldest
Hello,
daughter. Yeah.
Kanan. I'm sorry, Franklin. You could go. You could use this time with Kaman. Kaman just wanted to probably schedule another time where we can look at the numbers for
Yeah,
the
no,
gender
I'm
price
good. You can.
exchange.
I just
Yeah,
was
no. Yeah, no.
rambling.
No, Franklin was just talking, but
Yeah.
he's got some other stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
I can
go.
help you.
Nice to hear your voice, Solus, again.
Oh, thank you. Nice to hear
Mhm.
your voice.
So I'll talk to you later, Carmen.
Okay, honey, and
Yeah.
Franklin,
Yeah.
I was going to send you a text over the weekend, right? But me to you, right? Are you looking at
Yeah.
me to you?
I'm seeing you. Yeah.
You know if and I'm gonna say his nickname. You know if JJ doesn't come to you this month with a potential training wheel appointment, or you know he's not gonna do this business, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there, right. So the best way to deal with a person like that is to give them FOMO,
Yeah.
fear of missing out.
Mm-hmm.
I love him, man. I can't listen. I can't wait to get back to Dallas to kick it with him. But he's not in here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's created his list. He's got a contract number, right? He's got writing numbers for
And he's got writing numbers. Yeah, he
Mhm,
does.
mhm.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He's not on the call, and
Yeah.
he's not engaged, and his behind is at home all day.
Right. Yep. Well, because he's got money from, it's a military thing that he
Yeah,
collects money from.
right.
So
He's comfortable. He's
yeah,
comfortable.
so he's comfortable. Yeah. Yeah.
So let him continue to be comfortable, and we just gonna continue. We just gonna continue to build around him. No big deal.
Exactly.
No
Yeah.
big deal. Because we got,
I get
you got right. I got to keep you successful. We got to keep this train going.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all I
Yep.
want.
I'm with you. Trust me. I texted him this morning. He still hasn't answered me. So
Don't even worry about it.
yeah.
Don't listen. Don't don't let these people stress you out to the
No, not me.
that's it.
No.
To the point to where you don't even want to even do this business.
Yeah. Nope.
I get people up off me. You
Yeah,
see what I mean?
exactly. Well, and when he sees what I'm going to do with our group that my son has, when I'm
That's it.
presenting to the group, and he
That's it.
sees all what I get from that, because me and my son just talked about it yesterday. But anyway, I'm out. I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay,
Bye.
you're right.
Hey, Carmen, do you have anything available later on this evening that you and I can talk for maybe about 15, 20 minutes? I'll shoot you something on that event we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going.
But I don't want to take the young lady's time, but I just wanted to let you know I'm
Let's look
available
at it.
if you are.
Yeah, no. Let's look at it. I'm free. Let me see. I got to get Minkari at 3. What time do you want to? Well, what time is good for you?
Can you do 5 EST? 5 or 6? Or not?
Yeah, I can do. I can do 6. I can do 6 Eastern, which is 5 for me.
Okay, all right, I'll do that. And I still haven't gotten the thing with the calendar with the response. So I'm just gonna send it just regular.
What's that? What you mean?
Sending the Zoom meeting link just regular, not with you responding, just letting you
Oh,
know what the
yeah,
link
I got it.
is. Okay,
I got it.
all right, thank you.
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
welcome.
all right.
Have a
Okay.
good day.
Uh-huh, you too.
Okay, Solus. I'm all yours.
Yeah, no, I wanted to work with my husband on calling the 403B today.
Yeah.
So I have the right information, and then schedule a time where I could look at the 1035 exchange.
Oh, okay. Where the 1035 exchange, honey, is nothing because the old policy was with F&G, right?
Yeah.
So all you got to do is call F&G and ask them what your surrender value is, and then when we write the new illustration, did you want to just set up a brief meeting so that we can write the new illustration and then I show you, because it's actually literally a button on the illustration that says 1035 exchange, and you actually put the cash value of what the 1035 exchange is, and then you
The
just
surrender value.
yeah.
Okay.
I can show you how to do all that. But if you want to get a head start on it, all you got to do is call F&G now, give them your current policy number, and ask them what your surrender value was as of close of business yesterday.
Okay.
And they'll tell you. And then when we run the new illustration, is what I was saying is when we create the new one for F&G, there's a box on there, Solus, right up under death benefit A or B. There's a box that you check that says incoming 1035 exchange, and you click that, and then that's where you put the dollar amount of the of the money that you're rolling into the new policy.
Okay.
So let's do this. If you're going to talk to them today, when do you think you want to write the new IUL?
I mean, if we will talk to them today, we can do the illustrations later on this week as well.
Okay, so let's schedule a time for that, because I got to schedule everything now because I'm busy now. Yeah. Let me go back to my calendar. Let me see. I'm meeting with Belinda at 5. Would it be better if you met today?
Today is Tuesday. Can we do it Thursday?
Yeah, of course we can. If we do it Thursday, can we do it right before all of my appointments? I'll be in the streets starting at 12 noon. So
Okay.
I've got at 10, I've got Pilates at 11. I'll be done. Can you meet on Thursday? Because you're in California. Can you meet at 10 your time?
10 my time? Yeah.
Okay, so that'll
Give me
be
a minute. Let me just double check.
okay. Yeah, that'll be 12 my time. Hey, Marsha, I just saw you on here. You good?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing good.
Yeah, 10 is good.
I'm
10,
just
10 is
working.
good
I'm
your
just
time?
Mhm.
Okay, Solus. Because Solus, I just want to make sure it's 10 minutes after 11 in California, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
no, no, after 9 a.m.
Right. It's 11 after 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that'll be 12 o'clock my time then. I was just making sure. Okay, so I got you down for 12. And I'll send you let me highlight that. And I'll send you a Zoom link for 10 o'clock your time on Thursday.
Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Hey, Marsha, what's up? You just hanging out?
okay. I'm back. Sorry. I mean, yeah. I'm
What's up?
just listening.
I'm just, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to hop on off of
um,
here and get read this boy's essay for this scholarship and then get
Oh,
work.
good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. What
Getting a
you doing?
scholarship.
Huh?
He's getting a scholarship.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he already got one. Now we're trying to go for a full ride. Girl, why is this college $58,000 a year?
oh yeah, yeah,
$240,000 for a certificate.
yeah,
I told the boy, you
yeah.
gonna get in there, you better get in there, you better
Expensive.
jam.
Yep. He better come on and hop on with his mama and start making that money.
Or he will. He already here. He already doing it. His
Good for you.
little self.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
You looking at my
Yeah.
E&O. Do my E&O. I just did that.
Uh-huh. Right. It's about time to make sure we got everything taken care of on that end.
Yes, absolutely, girl.
Year.
Mhm. Yep.
Um.
I'm glad I'm
Uh.
warming up out here though.
So we're still doing that. We're still putting everything together for that IUL for the family. So I'm,
Oh, okay,
you know,
that's good.
I'm still, and I'm listening and I'm getting key points and I'm writing down and all of that. So I'm
Mhm.
recording everything. So I'm making sure that, yeah,
Cool.
when we get ready to pull the
Cool.
trigger.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom. And
All right.
I'm gonna get ready for my day. I've been drinking this coffee. I gotta pee now.
Oh Lord.
So,
Okay.
I'll talk to you
All
later.
right.
No, I just want to say
Take
hi.
care.
I didn't know if you wanted anything.
Oh no, I'm good right now. Right now I'm good.
Okay.
I'll reach out to you though. I'll get on your
Okay, honey.
calendar.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hello there, Carmen. This is Sharon. I'm in the car now. I'll be at my work conference at 11 a.m. Eastern. I don't remember. I'm not driving down a lot about this as I got in the car, but I was trying to figure out the time you all asked the new time for today. For us to meet up. I did watch one of the videos that Milton sent me. It's like a little video on Telegram and Facebook. I got to do that just yet, but we'll be doing it soon. I want to watch the rest of the video, so I'm gonna take a peek of it while I'm in this car and listen to them. So